Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today is set number 70659. This is Spinjitzu Kai containing 97 pieces, retailing for $9.99 in the United States. And this is part of the January 1st, 2019 Legacy, or Ninjago Legacy wave of sets. And the spinner wave consisted of 2 double packs plus 1 single pack for each of the individual ninja. This is one of the single packs, so it's one of the less complex ones, but each one includes 3 different types of attachments for each spinner. And when all is said and done with this Kai spinner, this is what you have built up after reaching the end of the instructions. We have 3 different rings, which the center ring is built the same for each one, and you can clip on the 4 attachments to that ring, or you can take the attachments and you can clip them on to the spinner. And if you haven't seen how these legacy spinners work, they have these 4 bar attachments around the top, and on the bottom they have a space that is exactly 2x2 round brick shape, and that allows them to slot perfectly into these stands when you don't, or when you're not spinning them, so that they aren't just flopping over like that. But they have a 2x2 slider underneath, and you can just spin them just like that. And this is the speed attachment, so supposedly it's supposed to make it go faster. And, you know, it works, sort of. There we go. I'm still not the best at spinning these. But, you know, it spins perfectly fine, and basically that's what all the attachments do, but we'll spin them up and show you each attachment. This right here is the attack attachment, and it basically gives Kai 4 katanas. The katanas are by default placed vertically. You could turn them to the side to make it look like they're actually able to hit things, but the big effective part of them is the fact that you have big things sticking out, and it spins pretty decently when the blades don't, but if you get too much wobbling, the blades will kind of scrape the ground, and that'll kind of end your career of spinning. It's usually easier to remove the katana from his hand. I was trying to do it without doing that, but yeah. And then if you were to place a minifigure in the way, you'd be able to knock it over pretty easily with something like this attack attachment. Yeah, he's gone. Note, you could also flip the attachments upside down, and then it just gets weird. This is sort of what the Garmadon attachment for attack does. They have the blades face the other way. And then lastly, we get to the defense attachments, and I'm pretty sure that for all the spinners, these are the most interesting looking. With Kai's here, on each one we get kind of a flame look to these flame pieces, plus these teeth pieces, as well as each one of the 4 attachments includes this printed 2x2 tile, which I believe was introduced on the Dragon Masters, or no, the Spinjitzu Masters is what I meant, the Sons of Garmadon spinners. And this one kind of makes him a little bit bulky to spin around, and if you get them, if the angles adjust opposite to each other and don't put the center of mass in the center, like if they adjust it, then it gets kind of wonky, but if you do it properly, you can get it spinning up pretty good, just like that. And then it'll hit the wall and fall over. But yeah, it works pretty well, and I think that these are the best looking if you wanted to have one of these sets on display on the spinner itself. You could also probably, for the best, just remove all the attachments and don't have any of them attached if you just want to display the spinner. Because, well, you could see it before, obviously. I didn't mention how much I like this color scheme for the spinner. The trans orange and red works really well together, and I think that this may be the best looking of the spinners. I don't have Zane's in person yet, so I don't know about that one. That one looks really good as well, but I think this might be my favorite. And I guess if you haven't seen anything else about these spinners, there are 2 studs on the bottom that allow you to place a figure inside, and that's all we got there. And the figure included here is Kai from the Ninjago Legacy, or in his Ninjago Legacy suit, and this is not really a draw to the set, as Kai is the most common of the Legacy figures, especially. And he also appears in the $10 Monastery training set with Nia, so this isn't even the cheapest way to get him. But the figure itself looks pretty good. I do kind of wish that these spinners had stuck with the include exclusive figures kind of deal. That would have made them a little bit more desirable. However, I do appreciate that this makes it kind of passable for people who can't afford to get the full wave and all the spinners. This way they don't need to get these, but I do think the majority of collectors will still get value from the sets from these awesome spinner pieces. Yeah, overall, these attachments really kind of are just more filler for me. Kids might have fun swapping out the attachments, but honestly, I find them just a little bit of a hassle, and they don't really change too much. Like the spinning with no attachments works pretty much just as well as the spinning without them. I think maybe this is the only attachment that actually has any functionality. It kind of just makes it a little bit easier to spin. These ones make them maybe harder to spin and or more wobbly. I think that appearance-wise, the spinners are great. I wish the figures were exclusive. That would have made me, like, if the figures were exclusive, these would have been the best spinner sets, period. But I don't know. I might be torn with Dragon Masters above these, just because those figures were so fantastic. But you know, these are okay. I don't know if I would recommend going out to buy all of them. In fact, I would probably recommend not doing that. But maybe buy the one that is your favorite character, or the spinner of which color scheme you think looks coolest. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.